Hello, online family and friends. How are you doing? I apologize. I couldn't get this to go live, so you have it recorded from my phone, but that's okay. Today, I am going to talk about how to work on your goals and dreams, even when it feels like you're already stretched thin with everything else that you have to do. So wait a minute. You're probably like, didn't you talk about this yesterday on a live video? And the answer to that question is yes. However, it's not on my phone and it's not on Facebook. So we get to do it all over again. Yay! So anyway, in case you missed it, I just started with a quote and it says, "There are a few hours in life more agreeable than the hour dedicated to the ceremony known as afternoon tea," by Henry James. So stick with me here and I'll share with you again how you can achieve your goals and dreams in the short amounts of time when you already feel your time feels stretched thin with everything else going on in life. So if this video has been forwarded to you or shared with you, my name is Dean. And the gray and white cat's name is Bandit. The black cat's name is Nigel. And we're coming to you from Kansas City, Missouri. I've named 2020 my best year ever, and my mission is to help ordinary people like you and I grow our confidence, whether that's in a traditional job, in entrepreneurship, or in life. I absolutely believe that when we work on our goals and dreams, our confidence grows as we better our lives and the lives of our families. So, just over 2 weeks ago, the Kansas City Chiefs won the Super Bowl on February 2nd. And what a ceremony and tradition that the Super Bowl has become. We can count on TVs being on sale during that time. We're preparing the perfect snacks. We watch for the commercials, we watch for the halftime show, and then there's, of course, the game. And most of us participate in the ceremony in one way or another, even if our hometown team isn't in that game. And in my observation, that's what life is, a series of ceremonies that most of us participate in. So there's Bandit giving his 2 cents worth here. Some people live by design. They're the ones actually actively engaged in the daily, weekly, and monthly routines, the annual routines that make our lives better, and others are more passive, attending or maybe even hosting stuff out of guilt, tradition, feelings of duty, and not really because they enjoy them. But in my experience, to achieve our dreams and goals, we have to be in the driver's seat. And I've met those goals. I honestly believe that I've met those goals because I actively worked on them and was intentional with my actions. So when I talk about developing routines to work on your goals and to make your goals and dreams happen consistently, I'm talking about the habits and the systems that you can put in place to make the most of the time that you do have. A prioritized life is not necessarily a balanced life, that dream of a balanced life that we're all going after. And it doesn't matter how much time you have to work on your goal or your dream, but what you do with the time that you do have. And are you organized and do you know what you need to do? So, for example, when I was writing a novel, when I was writing my first novel, or, even the last 2 novels, it wasn't it wasn't the fact that I only had an hour or 2 in the day to write the words, but it was the fact that I used that hour or 2 a day and I knew exactly what I needed to do. Write the words, get the first draft going, take feedback from the writing group I was a part of, and make my edits and move forward. When I was in editing mode, how much did I get edited each day? Okay? So one of the things that helped me, one of the methods I use is a foundational schedule to help create routines and habits in my life that help me propel me towards my goals. So the foundational schedule is your schedule that's your perfect week at a glance schedule, maybe month at a glance schedule, when all the planets are aligned and, all the planets and stars are aligned on the 3rd or the 6th Thursday of the month when the moon is blue. It's your perfect schedule that in a perfect world, again, if everything worked out well, this is where everything would fall. Now, once that baseline schedule is in place, and I'm going to talk about that probably in another video here, how to create that schedule and give you some real world examples. But once you create that schedule, everything is based on top of that, based off of that. And again, it's putting in systems and, time frames so that you don't have to think about it. You know, the next time that you're going to, for me, I knew today when I got home from the full-time job that I would get online and do this video. I just had to redo it and record it first and then upload it. But we're getting it taken care of. So, and then here's an example of another system that you can put in place. So 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago, I went back to a job where I had to have an ID badge to get in and out of work. And it had been like 5.5 years since I'd had to do that. So of course it was a new routine for me and a new system. And Chris, my fiance, said, after forgetting it a couple of times, said, just put it in your pack because every day you take your pack to work with you. And so that became my system for not forgetting the badge. Instead of going on a shelf, to be forgotten as I rushed out the house or getting buried in receipts and mail and other things, the ID badge goes in the bag. So that's an example of a system that you can put in place that you always do so that you don't have to think about it. Again, other systems that I have in place is having items at work and home where it makes sense and where it's affordable. For example, my vitamins and supplements. I have bottles at work and I have bottles at home. And that way I take the supplements at work during the week and then I have the supplements at home during the weekend. I don't have to remember to take the supplements with me to work every day or to take them in the morning before I go to work, etc. And so a third routine that I have is I have actually 2 lists. I have a list of routine things that I like to do every day, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and I have a list of items I need to work on in the small amounts of time when I get the routine stuff, my daily method of operation done. So, and again, you want to be able to work on those when you're waiting in line. For me, I'm the rider in a commute, so I can work on those in the car to and from work when I don't drive myself. Waiting for appointments, things like that. So again, it's not how much time you have to work on your goals and dreams that matters, but how intentional you are with the time that you do have. When you create your foundational schedule or your baseline schedule, you're going to not only carve out the time to work on your goals and dreams, but make sure that you're spending time, again, outside of a full-time job, you're spending quality time in the other parts of your life with your spouse, your significant other, and with your family. And again, having a list of routine things that need to be done every day, as well as some other tasks that need to be attended to, immediately in the future also helps keep you organized. So when it does come time, when you do have a few moments of extra time, you can work on that stuff. So, if you like this topic from me and want to get more, I have a handout I can send you. It's called 5 Easy Steps to Achieving Your Goals and Dreams that your boss doesn't want you to know about. Message me or comment below and I'd love to send it to you. Thanks again for watching and have a great day.